A breeze today. We just cut these color low so that they can spring back. Trying to give my cucumber a little thing to climb on. Wow, the spinach looks so nice. Yeah, trying to climb this tree, you know. Popeye the Sailor Man. Welcome to the Herbal Laws channel here on YouTube, where we plant fruits and vegetables, but most of all, herb for teas. Yeah man, and in recent days I've been planting some flower. Yeah, flower like in yesterday's episode we plant some marigold. Yeah, and it's not just for the love of flower. Yeah, like how my favorite flower plant is Zena. But the reason for planting the marigold, yeah, is because I've learned that it deter, yeah, pests from your plants. Yeah man. So in today's episode, you know, I am giving thanks for the whole heap of support, yeah, from our extended family, Farming on the Rock. Yeah man, we really give thanks. Yeah, and we thanks for the comments, you know, who asks about where they can get the Panadol plant to buy. You know, there's just a lot of energy surrounding the Panadol plant. And the reason for that energy is because the Panadol plant is powerful. Yes. So Panadol plant is one that I learned about recently, maybe about a year and a half ago. You know, I learned about the Panadol plant. How did I learn about Panadol plant? You know, I went on business in Montego Bay, and coincidentally I found myself in this flower shop. Ooh, whole heap of breeze. I hope the breeze is not, you know, hampering the video. Yeah, so I had to stop it just for a moment. Yeah man, because of the breeze. Camera action again. Yeah, so how did I learn about Panadol plant? I went on business in Montego Bay. Yeah, coincidentally found myself in a plant shop. You know, so when I go in the plant shop and I start to check out the different plants in the plant shop, when I tell us a different variety of plants, you know, and the person who owns the plant shop, you know, introduced the Panadol to me. And when I smell the aroma of this plant and was introduced to the plant as Panadol, yeah, I was just shocked as you know, because I mean, we grew up and we know about traditional medicines like Panadol and all the different tablets that can aid in helping to make you feel better. You know, weren't thinking down the line that these traditional medicines actually have natural herb plants with the same names. Yeah man, so I was shocked. Now introduced to the plant there, and because going there on other business and I did not have the access to take home a lot of other the different plants, I choose to, and even if I bust me a take, I nah leave one of these Panadol plants. Yeah, and I am not disappointed so far because what I have learned about the Panadol plant so far, it is amazing. And as I said, my experience is a couple of weeks ago, I was brushing my teeth and the toothbrush bruised my gum. And I remember the person who introduced the plant to me said that you know that this plant is nice when you blend it with some pineapple, you know? So you blend the Panadol and the pineapple together, and I blend them together and drink it. And within a couple hours or a day, the gum was healed. So right there, because of that experience, I know that this plant is good for anything to do with your gum, your toothache, or any of these things. The Panadol plant is good for that. Now, it is impossible to know about every plant at once. Learning about plants is constant learning, is everyday learning. So no matter the amount of wealth of information that you gather, you still can't know everything about plants. So I am learning about the Panadol plant just like how you are learning about the Panadol plants. But the good thing about it, we are learning about the Panadol plant together. Yeah, man. Together, we are learning about the Panadol. So what did I learn about the Panadol plant again? I realized that the Panadol plant is one that is easy to propagate. Yeah, I also realized that this plant can cover any wall, any space, just like the creeper plant. Do you know the creeper plant? Yeah, this Panadol plant can cover any space like the creeper plant. And I'm going to show you the reason why I said that. So just like all the creeper plants, you know, the entire plant of these spikes that anywhere, if you even put it down, it find root. Yeah, man, so that's the reason why I say this plant can, you know, grow anywhere just like a creeper plant. Yeah, and that allow it to be a plant that is easy to propagate. With all of that being said, the Panadol plant is easy to propagate. Yeah, ready to take from cuttings. Number two, the Panadol plant is extremely good with drought. It can tolerate any drought. Yeah? So you don't have to worry wherever you live, just like where I'm living now in the tropics. You know, rainfall in Jamaica. But where I am, we don't get a lot of rain. So we have to depend on water and the plants. Yeah? So it is good when I can get plants that can survive the drought. Number three, the Panadol plant can retain moisture in its succulent, like in its leaves, for many weeks. Yeah? So the Panadol plant is not one that you have to water every day. You can water the Panadol plant like once every 3 days, or even once every 4 days, even once a week. You can water the Panadol plant. So you don't have to give the plant too much water because it can tolerate drought. Yeah? And as well we say, it's easy to propagate. Yeah? And the leaves retain moisture. Yeah, that's how powerful the Panadol plant is. The next thing that is wonderful about the panadol plant. It's highly aromatic. Yeah? The smell, the pungent smell, the aroma of the plant is wonderful. Nice. Yeah. It gives you that energy to believe in the plant and believe in the benefits of the plant. You know? Yeah. The next thing I've learned about the panadol plant is that it's sprawling growth. Yeah? It grow fluffy. Yeah? That helps to keep away pests from other plants. So the panadol plant is a good companion plant to plant, maybe around your callaloo, maybe around your tomato. It works just like the marigold plant that we talked about in the last episode. Yeah, man. That's the goodness of the panadol plant. And as we always talk, if you watch Farming on the Rock, if you watch, Gardening with Stacy, and if you watch other gardener, they will talk about the problem of pests, the problem of aphids on our plants. And whenever you are someone who want to keep your plants as natural as possible, it's not easy. It's not easy to keep your plants as natural as possible. Sometimes people have to go to the farm store and get things to spray on the plants. But when you want to keep your plants natural and you find out about a plant like marigold, when you find out a plant like panadol and realize that this plant helps to keep away insects from your garden, trust me. While I was doing the research, I realized that panadol plant is one of the plants that if you are starting a garden or if you are starting a farm, you can start it off with panadol. Yeah? So you can plant the panadol plant all over the place. That when you're ready to plant other things, the panadol will protect it. And it also helps to suppress undesirable weeds. Sometimes you plant your little garden, but because you mulch it up, type of weed come up in your plants them. So you have to constantly weeding it out. Panadol help to suppress those undesirable weeds. Isn't this amazing plant? Trust me. So other than the medicinal properties that the panadol plant is full of, the panadol plant can also be made in a bitter tea. If you have headache, flu-like symptoms, man, toothache, the panadol plant can help with all of those situations. The panadol plant, it perfect for full sun. It can tolerate a little shade, but it prefers full sun. It is like a desert plant. So it can tolerate a little shade, but it prefers sun. Because it can tolerate drought, it can tolerate harsh. So if you are deciding to create a food forest, man, you can start it off with your panadol. The panadol plant will help to keep away undesirable weeds. The panadol plant helps to keep away pests from your food forest or from your garden. That's how powerful the panadol plant is. It is a great ground cover for your food forest or for your garden. Man. And what drew me to do this episode or do this video is because I realized that just like how the marigold plant, ditter, rodents, pests, such like rats and all them things there from your food forest or from your garden, the Panadol plant does that well. Yeah? And as I said earlier, it is easy to propagate. It can grow all over the place, just like the creeper plant. Sight? So, as you see my Panadol plant, it's growing out of the pot. It's growing abundantly. So, I'm going to propagate a few cuttings. I'll not do the entire plant in this episode, but I'll give you updates. Yeah, man, stay tuned. I'm just trimming up the entire plant. Yeah, and propagate it. Come on, just trimming up the entire plant. I trim up the entire plant, allowing it to grow again. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm propagating a few cuttings from the plant. So what I do, I remove, some of the leaves, yeah, at least six inches, and just place it in the soil. I'll also try cuttings by itself without even leaves on it. Crossway, you can plant them down, you can plant them anywhere. So just like how you can plant a piece of cane, as long as it have height, you can plant it crossway in the soil. It's the same way you can plant this crossway in the soil. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this episode. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate your vibe. I appreciate your presence. Blessings. See you in another episode.
So tell me the energy dead and the same truth, positive energy you can